How you doing? This is Mari Cruz, bringing the gap between the rich and the poor, coming from the great state of Texas. And I want to tell you how I paid a $50,000 hospital bill with my business. But before I go there, please subscribe, hit the bell, like, comment, and share. I want to hear from you. This was 2 hospital visits that I had to, that I needed. Most people, they said that 80% of Americans end up becoming bankrupt because of money issues, hospital bills, college loans, all kinds of things. And so I want to talk specifically for those people that have that caring for a family member who's sick, or like me, have chronic illnesses, including lupus, diabetes, and everything else, because that's why I end up in the hospital. The first time I ended up in the hospital was because I needed a hysterectomy at mid-30s. And the hysterectomy, I've been suffering since I was 12, a bunch of reproductive health issues, from endometriosis, adenomyosis, fibroids, cyst. So that kept getting worse and worse and worse. I used to sometimes be bleeding for 3 months, and I always had anemia. One time they had to put me in the hospital because my hemoglobin was 4. That's like really bad, and they have to like basically just scrape everything from the inside. So I don't know how many times I've been in the hospital. I will tell you that since my teens, I've been in the hospital maybe 30 times. But the last 2 were the ones that incurred the 50,000 debt altogether. And the bill was more, but my insurance paid 80%. The 50,000 was my 25%. Okay. So from my 12th year as a teen till 30 something, I kept getting sicker and sicker and sicker. So I don't know how many times doctors told me you need a hysterectomy, and I didn't want to do that. Maybe I hope internally that I will have a third kid. I had two boys. They're 23 and 25. And it's a miracle they have them. I have them because the doctor told me when I was 18, you're getting bad. If you don't have children soon, you're not going to have children. So that's another reason why I got married at 20. And interestingly enough, it was supposed to be difficult for me to get pregnant. 4 months later, after I got married with my husband, boom, I got pregnant. So 2 bills, $50,000, I was able to pay them, hospital bills, with the money that I'm making with digital marketing, specifically affiliate marketing, which is basically recommending a product that you like to somebody using a specific URL. And when somebody buys that product, then you get a commission. So, like I said, I made over $20,000 doing affiliate marketing for the last 2 years consistently. And so I've been doing this 5 years. But anyway, so that was the first thing. So I ended up in the hospital. That was right before I was diagnosed with lupus and fibromyalgia. And the reason why I didn't want to have a hysterectomy, no, it was not only that I wanted to have another child. It was because every person that wanted to cut me wanted to do a C-section. And when I had my 2 boys, I had them naturally. So I said, if I'm not going to get a baby, why would I get a C-section and then have to wait a month or 2 because I'm sick for me to be recuperating? So I said, heck no. So I kept praying and praying. And I said, God, I need somebody that can actually do this through my laparoscopically, to my belly. So it took me 15 years to find that doctor. It was a female doctor. And she said, I am the top 1% of the only top 1% of doctors that can take your uterus your fibroid and cyst through your navel. And I wanted that because the recuperation was faster. I was able to start walking on the same day. And yeah, I couldn't pick up anything for a month, but my recuperation was it was speedily. And me having lupus already right there, I already knew that I had lupus. It took them 20 something years to diagnose me with lupus. I knew it was not going to be um, an easy um, thing. So when they went in there to get my uterus, because they were going to leave my ovaries there, because she wanted me to have some kind of, hormone, and she left the cervix, so I didn't have a bladder issue. Because what happens is a lot of people that they take their uterus and ovaries, and then they take the cervix. They usually had a prolapse bladder. That's what happened to my mom, and I didn't want to deal with that. So she was able to take the fibroid, and it was a huge fibroid the size of a grapefruit, and my uterus through my navel. But when they went in there, the problem was it got complicated. Why? Because my fibroid and endometriosis have attached to my appendix. And if they didn't cut the appendix right then and there, I was going to end up in the hospital with appendicitis in the next 2 or 3 months. So they had to ask permission to my husband to say, hey, we need to get her appendix. It's better that we do it now. Two birds, one stone, one whammy, that's it. And he said yes, and I'm glad he did, because I didn't want to go back to the hospital again. Because it would have been more, the bill would have been more if I would have had to go again to just get an appendectomy. So that was the number one. That was the first major surgery that I had. The second major surgery was 7 years ago. I think it was 7 or 8 years ago. And that's the one that was the biggest bill. Because that one was they removed half of my lung. Okay. So what happened? So what happened was that I had several episodes of me coughing blood. Me and my husband went to a vacation in East Texas, because we live in Texas, and Texas is huge. But anyway, we went to a vacay, and we stayed there for a week in a timeshare. And I was just taking a hot bath in a jacuzzi with essential oils and salts and stuff. And suddenly I start coughing blood. Not a little bit, but a lot. And then I felt like I was dying, like I was having a heart attack. The pain that I felt was horrible. So it kept getting worse and worse and worse, 20, 30 minutes of that. So we were in the middle of nowhere. So I prayed to God, let me live to tomorrow, because I was scared that I didn't think I was going to make it. I think that the nearest hospital was over an hour. And it was really late. It was in the weekend. And I said, you know what, whatever. If it's my day, it's my day. But anyway, so when I went back we finished the vacation, I went and saw my nurse assistant, and her name is Jamie Jones. And Jamie Jones said, you should have been in the hospital. When you're coughing up blood, that can mean you have a clot and you could die. A blood clot in your lungs, and you could die. You could have died. And I said, yeah, I imagine that. But I'm here to tell you that after 7, 8 years, I'm here. So yeah, so what happened was then that I had to go to the doctor, and she saw that there was something in my lung. So I needed to go to a pneumologist, somebody that would specialize. Oh my God, a squirrel is huge. Is that a squirrel? Mockingbird? I guess I'm mockingbird. Anyway, sorry, I'm ADHD. Anyway, so they found out that I had a sequestration. And let me read what is it because still I understand kind of like what it is, but yeah. And sequestrations are very rare. They usually okay, lung, and you have to put lung. Okay. So a pulmonary sequestration is a refers to the aberrant formation of segmental lung tissue that has no connection with the bronchial tree or pulmonary arteries. It is a bronchopulmonary foregut malformation. So a pulmonary sequestration can be divided into two distinct groups based on the relationship of the aberrant segmental lung tissue to the pleura. Intralobar or extralobar. I don't know which one was mine perfectly. Overall, the sequestration preferentially affects the lower lobes. 60% of intralobar sequestrations affect the left lower lobe, 60% and 40% to the right lower lobe. Extralobar sequestrations almost always affect the left lower lobe. Interestingly enough, and that's 10%. Mine was in the right lung. Very rare, okay? So it was rarer. Okay. So you can have a congenital pulmonary airway malformation, congenital heart disease, congenital diaphragmatic hernia, scimitar syndrome, and you could die, basically. Anyway, so they're rare, very rare. So I was freaking out because I don't like to go on the hospitals. I don't like doctors. I don't trust because I had so many bad experiences with this. And I was in college, so I waited. I said, can this wait till I'm done with my college semester? And so I waited till December and we did it in December. So I was in the hospital for 14 days in Dallas hospital. Hey, baby. Hey, Papa. I'm talking about how I paid my $50,000 hospital bill after the hysterectomy in the lung, and they took half of my lung. So that's what I'm talking about. You doing okay, baby? Yeah, so then they took my lung. It took them like 8 hours, I think it was, or more, because when they went to cut in there, they found out that they needed to cut more. But basically, a lobectomy is a very, very big major surgery. And so basically, they open your ribs, okay? And then they break your back muscle. Okay, baby, I love you. Remember, your dad's party room is going to be at 10 o'clock tonight, your time. We push it to later. All the party rooms now are going to be at 10 o'clock, okay? Which is better for you because then you're out of work, okay? You're off work. Love you. Gotcha. Okay, so yeah, so they open your ribs, they cut through there, and then they also break your back muscle, break your muscle, and very painful, by the way. And through there, to those two things that they cut. But like I said, when they went in there, they had to cut more because my sequestration was bigger. And it took them, I think it was more than 8 hours. Anyway, when I get out of the surgery, it looked like a truck run me over. I felt like a truck run me over. Remember, I have lupus, so and diabetes, and that any major surgery, when you have other things on top of those things, it complicates the matter. So 14 days later, they released me. But then I get this $50,000 bill, and that hit me in the gut because it was something that I needed. It was not something that I wanted. It wasn't a cosmetic surgery. It was a life or death surgery. And so right after that, right after I had the lung surgery, that was the cross. That was the point that I said, I need to make money. I need to start making money back home because I've been doing business since I was 18. I was doing Avon, doTERRA, Advocare, Mary Kay, Melaleuca, You name it, Tupperware. You name it, I've done it. But I wanted something that was fully online. I didn't want to be doing presentations on presentations and dealing with people directly. I wanted something different. So I started researching online and YouTube, and then I found about affiliate marketing. And basically, affiliate marketing is when you recommend a product or service, you have to be in in a affiliate marketing program first. When you recommend a product or service, you get affiliate links coded to your name. When somebody clicks those links and they buy through you, you get a commission. So I made, like I said, $20,000 consistently for the last 2 years every month. So anyway, the point is that you can pay your bills. You don't have to go bankrupt. Being a hospital bill, being a college loan bill. Um, don't wait till things get worse and your credit is shredded and people are calling you and all this stuff. So that's the the two major surgeries that I went to that were horrible. And the recuperation was 3 months. It was horrible. I had to like use this little machine where I will blow up and it's a little ball and it was very painful. They made me stand the next day and walk with tubes all over my body and drainings and stuff. And I was like, oh my God, I feel like I'm dying. And then I had a bad experience in the hospital because this guy I was in the you know, ICU right after the surgery. This is a major surgery. By the way, I have a huge scar this big in the back of my back, my right side of my back. So this guy in the hospital was an X-ray technician, and I'm in ICU trying to recuperate from a very big major surgery because cutting a lung is very painful. So this guy, my husband was sleeping because he was like exhausted. Because I mean, he's worried about me. I could have just not made it out of the anesthesia. There's people that never come back. So this guy comes, my husband's sleeping. He jolts me and moves me like that to actually take a picture of my lungs and do an X-ray because they have a like portable X-rays that they put in behind your back. So when they cut your lung, your breathing hurts. Stop. Go lay down. Sorry. Go lay down. You don't talk to me like that. Sorry, it's my dog. So he jolted me, and I just came from major surgery. I barely could breathe. The pain was unbearable, and I barely could talk because, like I said, they cut that, and I could have. When you have that, you could have a pneumothorax and your lung deflating and all kinds of issues. So he jolted me, and I have a very high pain tolerance, but it was too much, and I started like that because I couldn't talk and I couldn't scream because I was in so much pain. And my husband ended up waking up later. I told him what happened. Barely could tell him because, like I said, I was talking like this. And I said to him, this guy just jolted me and it hurt me a lot and he was horrible. So he complained to the nurse in charge. And I said, I better not see this person. Well, you're not gonna believe what happened the next day. After the 2 days, they put me in a normal room, and I hear, "Good morning. I'm here to do your X-ray," and it was the same voice. And at that time, I can hear a little. I talk a little bit. I said, "Hell no, heck to the no." And I told my husband, "It's the same guy. I don't want to see him. I don't want him to touch me. I don't want to see him in picture. I don't want to." hear his voice. He needs to go right now. And my husband told him, and the guy was like, oh, but why? Blah, blah. And then he told him what happened. And he apologized. I said, it doesn't matter if you apologize to me. I don't want you to touch me. I don't want to see you. I don't want to hear you at all. So they had to dismiss the guy and send me somebody else. Because it was a very painful. Just imagine you just got out of a huge surgery and you have tubes all over your body, in your mouth and your side, and somebody jolts you like that to get an x-ray. So what happened? That's $20,000 more of a bill. And I said, how am I going to pay this? And I told my husband, I'm a burden. All I do is take space and money because I am sick, because this is not the only issue that I have. And I fear that we were going to go bankrupt. So anyway, so I kept doing research and I found about affiliate marketing and I started doing affiliate marketing. It took me a year and a half to start to get my first commission. But after that, the money started rolling over. It was just a struggle after struggle. Even my grandma came here for 3 months. My old grandma, may she rest in peace, came to take care of me for 3 months because she was worried about me. And she hates flying and she hates winter. And she came here in an airplane from Florida in winter for 3 months to love me and support me and take care of me and basically nurse me back to life, because I was not. And that operation changed my life. Every time I get a massage, I'm in pain. Sometimes I get this ghost feeling. My this area feels numb, and I have to go like this and hit it. My back always hurts when it's raining. Everything hurts, and all these health issues have not helped because I always end up in the hospital. Like I said, I've been over 30 times in a hospital. I'm only 46 years old, guys. So it's very, very, very disconcerting. So that's how I paid it. I started with a basic. I started with doing ClickBank and Max Bounty in some places. Then after that, I bought into this course that is really good called Legendary Marketing that I recommend. And then then later, 2 years later, this January, I actually enter another, um, my number one recommendation, which is Affiliate Triad. And Affiliate Triad is a done for you affiliate marketing. And what they do is that they do the most difficult things for you. We have every week a campaign. They create the campaigns, the sales funnels, the email swipes. And all you have to do is implement 20-minute implementation on, hey, how you doing? User 2815. So I'm talking how I pay a $50,000 hospital bill. Yeah. Anyway, so I'm in 4 places, just so you know. I'm in 2 Facebook pages, 1 YouTube, and I'm in TikTok. Yeah. So 5 months ago, my business took a turn for the better, because now, okay, so basically in affiliate marketing, what you have to do is you sign to programs that you like. You want to concentrate high ticket, anything that is $500 or more in a commission, because it's easier to make 10, 20,000 when you're selling 20 products that are $1,000 commission. Okay. And that's how I do it. I did it. So I have 2 things that I promote. Legendary Marketing, which is a course on everything that you need to do online digital marketing. Affiliate Triad is a all done for you program, mostly done for you program, where you get the campaigns done, the sales funnels done, the email swipes done. Every time there's a campaign, we invite people to a webinar with Jason Flatney, who has done over $100 million. So I'm an affiliate with him. You get a instant Slack support. So we use Slack as an organization to communicate. I had a problem yesterday because we get free courses. Any course that we are going to promote, we get it free. So I don't have to buy any more courses ever, ever, never, ever. When I started affiliate marketing 5 years ago, I spent over $15,000 in courses. Okay. So $2,500 blueprint, $500 monthly membership where you get the courses for free, free mentorship sessions, 6 hours of free mentor sessions every week, which are very expensive if you just pay that by itself. You get to earn what you learn. You get to be with a best positive community. And you get to concentrate on creating content and inviting people to a webinar instead of having to do everything by yourself and trying to figure out. We got step-by-step instructions on how to implement a campaign, and the implementation of the campaign takes 20 minutes because Affiliate Tribe has a specific new software that nobody has, that you can implement a campaign that they already have. They push it to your Kartra. We do something, and then in 20 minutes, boom, you got the campaign done. So we are opening in 3 days. Affiliate Tribe is going to be open for a week, and we have a trial, $15 for 15 days. $15 for 15 days. After that, it's $399 a month and $100 a Kartra. They will actually, you pay your Kartra for the first year, and every 6 months they give you that money back. So actually, next month, no, I think it's in July, I apply for the rebate and they're going to give me $600 back because they want people to succeed. So we're using Jason Flatley's and Wilson Matos' clout, credibility, and trustworthiness, because everybody knows them, to promote products and services, the best products and services, the best customer support with the most bonuses that you can see. Every time we have a campaign, we got the bonus outweigh the cost of the product. Example, if the product is $1,000, usually we have $10,000 of bonuses to fast track your success. And we promote 2 kinds of products: personal development and business. Start your online business. We also do B2B, business to business. Example, last month we were promoting the quiz funnel by Ryan Lebeck, and that is for business owners, so they can create a viral quiz, get data, and then sell somebody something like that, and take them from call to hot traffic in 5 minutes or less. So that's how I pay my bills. So go and check it out. I have a link tree on my channel, everywhere in social media. See the get into the wait list. Like I said, in 3 days we open. Come into the webinar. We should have a webinar where Jason Flannery talks about everything that we do, but you have to experience the community. This is a community that you have to experience. It's not something, even though I explain everything to you, it's just more than that. Look, guys, I've had people in my channel that are millionaires, people that are successful digital marketers. I got in support. I got in a place at the table. I got in a voice. And I haven't felt like this about anything besides Affiliate Triad. So that's how much I believe in Affiliate Triad. And I've been 5 months. I started with a trial and then I couldn't leave. I love it. So I'm going to go. If you're new to my channel, again, please subscribe, hit the bell, like, comment, and share. I want to hear from you. This is Maricruz, bringing the gap between the rich and the poor. And you see that link That's where you can actually sign for the wait list. And we open next week. And I'm putting it now in the comments. It's in Facebook and in YouTube. So take care. It is time for you to take control of your life. Believe in yourself that you can do things. Somebody told me I have no time. Well, we got people that are doing 9 to 5 jobs in our affiliate tribes. Somebody else said, I don't have the money. Really? By you investing in yourself and investing in your own talents and skills, you will create more money. When we want something, and let's be real, guys, when we want something, even something that is not needed, we take money from what we don't have to actually buy it. So you got the money. 3, I'm too old. Well, I'm 46. I started a business, online marketing 5 years ago. So I was 41. We got older people that are 70s, 80s in our affiliate triad and in legendary marketing. And they don't use that as an excuse. I don't know technology. Well, the technology is done for you. We have a step-by-step instructions in a PDF. We have step-by-step instructions in a video. So anybody that reads or can actually see a video can implement this. What is the other excuse? No time, no money, no schedule. I can't do it. Well, you can do it because if who am falling apart with all these health issues, diabetes, fibromyalgia, lung issues, migraines, um, diabetes, stomach issues, kidney issues, and more, can do it with all the health, the disease that I have, and the fatigue and the pain that I have. Anybody can do it. So don't sabotage your success. Go and sign up to this today. Don't let things get worse, because the number one issue for people in divorce rate is money issues. You might have loans, you might have hospital bills. I had all of those and I was able to pay them. So what are you going to do with that? So I'm going to go. This is Mari Cruz, bridging the gap between the rich and the poor, coming from the great state of Texas. Take care and hurry, because we're opening only 1 week. Take care. Bye.